Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the latest research topics and delve into their practical implications. Today, we have an intriguing subject to discuss: the impact of diversity and inclusion initiatives on team performance and innovation. In this video, we will guide you through the process of conducting research on this topic, allowing you to select any industry or company you are familiar with to complete your study. So, let's get started. Diversity and inclusion have become buzzwords in today's corporate world, and for good reason. Companies that prioritize diversity and inclusion not only foster a more equitable and inclusive workplace but also benefit from enhanced team performance and increased innovation. Understanding the impact of diversity and inclusion initiatives is crucial for organizations to stay competitive in a rapidly evolving global market. By conducting research in this area, you can contribute to the growing body of knowledge and make informed recommendations for improving team dynamics and driving innovation. When selecting a multinational corporation, MNC, for your research, it's essential to consider companies known for their diversity and inclusion initiatives. Some of the most suitable MNCs for this topic include Google, Microsoft, IBM, Procter & Gamble, and Unilever. However, feel free to choose any MNC or even a smaller organization that aligns with your interests and availability of data. Chapter 1, Introduction. Now, let's dive into drafting Chapter 1, the introduction of your research. This chapter sets the stage by providing an overview of your study and its context. Here are the key areas to include. The research problem states the specific issue you aim to address in your study. For example, in the context of diversity and inclusion initiatives, a research problem could be: despite implementing diversity and inclusion policies, some organizations still struggle to improve team performance and foster innovation. The reasons behind this disparity need to be explored. Research significance. In this section, you explain why your research is important and relevant. Consider discussing the potential benefits for organizations and society at large. For instance, you can highlight how your findings could contribute to the development of more effective diversity and inclusion strategies, leading to better business outcomes and social progress. Research questions guide your investigation and provide a clear focus for your study. Here are 3 sample research objectives that align with our topic. How do diversity and inclusion initiatives impact team performance in the selected industry, company? What is the relationship between diversity and inclusion and innovation within teams? What are the key factors that influence the effectiveness of diversity and inclusion initiatives in promoting team performance and innovation? Research objectives outline the specific goals you aim to achieve in your study. Here are 3 sample research questions that correspond to the previously mentioned research objectives. To assess the impact of diversity and inclusion initiatives on team performance, what performance metrics can be used to measure success? To explore the relationship between diversity and inclusion and innovation, what are the key indicators of innovation within teams? To understand the factors that influence the effectiveness of diversity and inclusion initiatives, what are the main barriers and enablers to their implementation? The research rationale explains why your study is necessary and how it fills a gap in existing knowledge. Here, you can emphasize the limited research conducted in specific industries or regions, the need for more comprehensive data, or the potential for practical implications that can benefit organizations striving for diversity and inclusion. Clearly define the scope of your research by specifying the industry, company, or geographic area you will focus on. Additionally, discuss the limitations of your study, such as the availability of data, potential biases, or time constraints. It's crucial to acknowledge these limitations up front to ensure the validity and reliability of your research findings. Chapter 2, Literature Review. Moving on to Chapter 2, the Literature Review provides an overview of existing research and theories related to your topic. It demonstrates your understanding of the subject and helps establish a theoretical framework for your study. Some suitable subtopics for this research may include: theoretical perspectives on diversity and inclusion, effects of diversity on team performance and innovation, best practices in implementing diversity and inclusion initiatives. Factors influencing the effectiveness of diversity and inclusion programs, measures and metrics for assessing team performance and innovation, and case studies of successful diversity and inclusion initiatives in different industries. Chapter 3, Methodology. Chapter 3 focuses on the methodology, where you describe the approach and methods used in your research. Let's explore some key areas you need to cover. A suitable conceptual framework for this research should include 3 independent variables related to diversity and inclusion initiatives, e.g., leadership support, training programs, and diverse talent acquisition, and a dependent variable, e.g., team performance or innovation. This framework helps establish the relationships you aim to explore in your study. In this type of research, a suitable research philosophy would typically be positivism, as it involves quantitative data analysis to examine the relationships between variables and assess the impact of diversity and inclusion initiatives on team performance and innovation. Given the nature of this research, a deductive approach is recommended. You will start with established theories and hypotheses and test them against empirical data to draw conclusions. A survey or questionnaire-based research strategy can be appropriate for gathering data on diversity and inclusion initiatives, team performance, and innovation. Alternatively, you could consider conducting interviews or focus groups to gain more in-depth insights. Considering the need for empirical evidence and statistical analysis to examine relationships, a quantitative research choice is recommended for this type of research. However, you can supplement quantitative data with qualitative data to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the subject. Chapter 4, Data Analysis. Chapter 4, the data analysis part, is where you interpret and analyze the data collected. Let's explore how to analyze the data based on your recommended methodology. If you have collected quantitative data through surveys or questionnaires, you can use statistical methods such as regression analysis or correlation analysis to test the relationships between diversity and inclusion initiatives, team performance, and innovation. This analysis allows you to quantify the impact and strength of these relationships. If you have gathered qualitative data through interviews or focus groups, you can employ thematic analysis to identify common themes and patterns. This analysis helps in understanding the experiences, perceptions, and narratives related to diversity and inclusion initiatives and their impact on team performance and innovation. Chapter 5, Conclusion and Recommendations. Finally, in Chapter 5, you conclude your research and offer recommendations based on your findings. Summarize your key findings, restate the implications for organizations, and suggest practical actions that can be taken to enhance team performance and drive innovation through diversity and inclusion initiatives. And that concludes our guide on investigating the impact of diversity and inclusion initiatives on team performance and innovation. For access to a preliminary version of the research topic, please follow the hyperlink provided in the description. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into drafting your research. Remember, by conducting research in this field, you can contribute to creating more inclusive workplaces and fostering innovation. Good luck with your studies, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more research-related content. See you next time.